Hey, welcome to Color Up. So I'm a big fan of the Casino Quest YouTube channel. They put out a lot of different strategies, and two of their most popular strategies, the squeeze play and the double tap, are some of my favorite. So today I'm going to roll out and test and see what is the best Casino Quest crap strategy. Let's get right to it. All right, sorry to interrupt your video, but I'm actually going to be at Casino Quest Friday, November 18th at 5 p.m. I'm joining them for their 24-hour live stream, which you can check out on the Casino Quest channel. And it's going to be a telethon or fundraiser for Craps for a Cure is what they're calling it. And I'm actually donating my old layout, which you've probably seen in hundreds of videos over the last few years, to help raise funds for that. So they'll auction that off. And if you're in Las Vegas, stop by, say hello. Again, November 18th, Friday, 5 p.m. I'll be there. I'll probably be there Saturday as well. But yeah, come say hi. Definitely check out the live stream. And then Pro Craps, his YouTube channel will have some more details coming out soon. So just be on the lookout for those things. And let's get back to these Casino Quest strategies. All right, let me quickly show you these two different strategies. We'll start with the double tap. If you want to see longer descriptions, I'll go ahead and link them up. But the double tap starts with 44 inside, and you're looking to double tap or hit a number twice, basically. So the first hit, we're going to power press it up. The second hit, we can then regress down, and then basically our hand will be paid for. So if the 5, we can get it to roll, is going to pay $14. We're going to power press by throwing in an extra $1. And if it's the 6 or 8, you'd be throwing an extra $4. But this will take our 5 up to 25. Now we'd like to roll it or double tap it again to get paid 35. We can regress the bet down, basically have our money out of the hand and be paid for and go from there. Now the squeeze play on a same $10 table, you're going to start a little bit higher. So we're going to start these bets at the $15 level, so 66 inside. And with the squeeze play, you're looking for 3 hits. The very first hit, all these bets here, they're all gonna pay out $21. You're gonna use $20 to now cover the 4 and 10, so we have more numbers covered, and you'll just collect that $1 for a moment. Now on our second hit, we're gonna use that to press the inside numbers. Let's say that again, the 5 rolls. 15 is going to pay 21. We have that extra $1, we'll throw that in. Now we have 22 to go ahead and press all these numbers up to 1 unit or 1 extra unit. So basically we'll have 88 inside and we still have the 4 and 10 covered. Now we have more numbers covered. If we can get that third hit, at that point we'll just regress everything down to $10 units or 64 across. Again, I'll link up to the full description, a little more in depth if you want to take a look at these two different strategies. But let's go ahead and run them side by side. $500 bankroll, $10 tables, and see which one comes out ahead. Right here on the left will be our squeeze play player, and this will be our double tap player. Now, if you're gonna roll the dice, you do have to have a pass or don't pass. We're just gonna assume someone else is rolling. We're going to bypass the come out roll, and we're gonna place numbers. So we need to assume someone else is shooting the dice. So let's go ahead and get a point established, and we'll go from there. All right. New shooter coming out. Let's get a point set. 2 aces, 2 craps. 7 frontline winner. All right, our players aren't participating in that game. Yo, 11. All right, can we actually get a point set? No, apparently not. 7 on the come out. Here we go. There we go, finally got a point set. 8 easy. 8's gonna be our point. So this player, let's throw in 50, 60, $70 and ask to go 66 inside. So we'll take that and we'll get 4 and change to that player and get set up here, $15 units. And $18 on the 6 and 8. And then this player over here is going to go 44 inside. So let's go ahead and toss the dealer 50. We'll go ahead and get 6 and change and get set up as, scooch over a little bit, we'll do $10 units and $12 on the 6 and 8. Rack up that change. Let's see, I need to grab some more here. And then we'll get rolling. All right, here we go. Ugh, brutal. Quick 7 out. So all these bets would be swept down and the puck would go off. I'm just going to leave him up there here for convenience. I'm going to get a new point established and then I'll pull from their rack to pay for these bets up here. But just to save some time, I'm going to leave them set up. All right, so let me dump the bowl to simulate a new shooter. Here we go, new shooter coming out, looking for a point. 2, craps 2. All right, let's try it again. Okay, we're just playing the come out game, I guess, today. 7 on the come out. 6, easy. 6 is going to be our point. Again, these bets would have been removed, but I'm just leaving them up to save time. All right, so this player over here with the squeeze play, we need 66, so we have exact change. 66 to pay for his bets. Normally, I always take them down. I probably should just to show so new players don't get lost. This player over here, we need 45, so we can have the change here, I believe, or 44. No, let's turn in 50 to the dealer and get our $6 and change. That'll be easier. Now the dealers would set our bets up. They would look like this. And so again, $15 units, $10 units on the inside numbers. Let's see if we can roll them. Here we go. 9, there we go. So our squeeze player is going to get paid 21 and he's going to ask the dealer to cover the 4 and 10. And he's just going to collect $1. Our double tap player is going to get paid 14. He's going to power press or throw in $1 and ask the dealer to take his bet to 25. A little different approach. One's not better than the other, it just depends on how these dice roll will determine the final outcome. So let's see what happens here. Yo, 11. That doesn't affect either player. 7. All right, this time I will take everything down. And neither strategy is going to be a good one if we can't roll some numbers. So gotta roll some numbers to make any of these strategies work. All right, so let me pull that off. Puck is off. We're going to have a new shooter. Again, these shooters are not playing the pass line. They're assuming someone else is rolling the dice. Maybe they should roll the dice, get a better roll. 5 is going to be our point. So we'll mark the 5. Let's go ahead and get 50, 66. We have exact change to the dealer. Get set up 66 inside. I should be a little quicker at this. Well, that wasn't too bad. All right, let me clean up back here though. And then our double tap player is going to do 44 inside. Again, I'm just going to throw in 50, get 6 and change, and get set up for $10 units. $12 on the 6 and 8. We are set up and ready to rock and roll. Let's see some inside number shooter. 2 aces. 2 craps. 6, easy 6. All right, our squeeze player is going to get paid 21. Dealer, cover the 4 and 10 for me and keep $1 and change. Our double tap player, I need some more red here. 12 is going to pay 14. We want to throw in $6. I don't have $6. I'm going to throw in 5 and get $1 change, and that'll be enough to take our bet up to $30. All right, so he's looking for the double tap on the 6. Our squeeze player is really looking for any box number at this point. 9. All right, 15 is going to pay 21 for our squeeze player. He's going to throw in that $1 and increase his bets up another $22. So let me get these pressed up. 24, $20 on those. Let me clean this up a little bit here. Our 9 here is going to pay 14. We're going to throw in $1 and ask the dealer to take us up to 25 on the 9. So he's looking to double tap on the 6 or 9. Our squeeze player, he'll be happy with any number, any box number that'll roll, because he'll regress down and be out of the hand. All right, here we go. 5 point hit. So our squeeze player is going to get paid $28 for his $20 bet, and then he's going to ask the dealer to take him down to 64 inside. So let me just press all his bets out of the way here. We could take this off here, and then we know we have $20, $40, $64 here. So this will all go out to our player. And we have the $64 to set up to go across. So I can go ahead and do that now. And his caps. Our double tap player, 12, is going to get paid 14. We're going to, again, throw in a dollar, and that'll take him up to 25. Still, we're investing a lot more. We're still not out of the hand. We're still looking for a double tap. Now the puck is going to go off. Let's go ahead and rack this money up here. So right now, our squeeze player invested more up front, but he's out of the hand and he's in good shape. All right, same shooter looking for a new point. 2 craps. Of course, we can't roll a number. Eventually we will here though. 5, we're out back on that 5. And now the squeeze player, you could do whatever you want. I am just going to kind of make them similar. I'm going to collect on every roll or same bet. Now for my double tap player, if he can regress out of the hand, his bets will be paid for the inside only. Sometimes a little more. So we might be able to buy, but first thing I'm going to do is get all the numbers covered for him, and then I'll just do same bet for him as well, just so it's somewhat comparable. All right, here we go. Let's see what rolls. 2 craps. 10 easy. All right, I'm just going to run these as place bets for now at the $10 level, so that'll get paid 18. Rack that up. And our double tap player is just watching because he doesn't have all the numbers covered yet. And 7. So down the bets are going to come. And our double tap player did not get there. Set these aside for a moment. Puck is off. Let's go ahead and dump the bowl, simulate a new shooter. Here we go, coming out for a new point. Yo, 11. Pass line winner. 7, again, front line, pass line winner. For the hard way, 4 is going to be our point. So let's go 50, 65, 66. And we'll get these set up quickly, hopefully. All right, my hands aren't working there for a minute. 3, 3, felt light, it was light. All right, that player's set up, and then let's go ahead, 44 inside. So let me get you 6 and change here. Scooch over, 10, 20, 30, 40, 44. All right, both players are set up and ready to roll. Let's see some inside numbers, shooter. Yo, 11. 3 craps. Yo, 11. Throwing horn numbers. Let's get to an inside number, shooter. 8 the hard way. There we go. Both players like that. So our squeeze player is going to get paid 21. Dealer, cover the 4 and 10. Collect $1 for now. Our double tap player is going to get paid 14. We need to throw in 4 more dollars. So I'm going to give a 5 and get $1 change. And that will be enough to take his bet to the $30 level. He's looking to double tap that. Repeat that. And here we go. 8. There we go. We repeated a number. All right, our squeeze player, 18, is going to pay 21. We're going to throw in $1 to press our inside numbers up. So that'll be 24 on the 6 and 8, and then $20 on the 5 and 9. Our double tap player is going to get paid $35, and then he's just going to regress down. You just tell the dealer, take me down to 44 inside. So I can give you 2 greens. I'm going to take these red, give you 3 change, and that way I can set this up for $12. So we have 53. Our initial bet was 44, so we basically have $9 profit. It's up to you. You can wait to cover another number. $9, we're so close. I'm gonna invest the $1 extra, basically so I can have $10, have another number covered. So I've got all these numbers covered except for the 10 for basically a $1 investment. So again, for him, the next hit, I'll cover the 10 and then I'll just same bet. All right, here we go. Our squeeze play is still looking for his number, 9. And with that hit, he is going to get out of the hand, so he's going to get paid 28 for his 9, and then ask the dealer, take me to 64 inside. So, or I'm sorry, 64 across. So let's go ahead and bring everything down. We'll bring this change down, bring this down, bring this down, and this is enough. This is my 64 across. Across. I know people hate when I add the D to it. Across. Just a speech impediment. And then he racks all this up and has his bets paid for. And he's across all the numbers. So now the only difference between the 2 players is our double tap player, he still doesn't have the 10 covered, but he'll get it covered on the next roll if we can get it. All right, here we go. 3, 4, 4 easy, point hit. So both players will get paid 18. This player is going to get his 10 covered, rack 8. This player is going to rack 18. And the puck is going to go off because we hit our point. And then from this point, they're both just going to same bet. So really the main difference is those first couple rolls. If you 7 out really early, the squeeze player has a little more invested, so he's going to lose a little more. But if you can get a couple more rolls, it's kind of bearing out, you're kind of seeing what the differences are. But at this point, they're very similar. All right, 5 is going to be our new point. All of our place bets are working, and now we're just, for both players, just looking to roll number 6 the hard way. Both players get paid 14. I'm going to pay out 15 for 1. Give me $1, sirs. And you guys could just rack. I'm going to grab some red here. I think I'm going to go on a roll here. 8, easy by dice roll there. It was an 8. So again, payout is 15 for 1. And this is the fun part, because after those first few rolls, we've got our investment paid for, and now we just sit back and collect. And again, I'm just doing this for comparison's sake, but you could keep pressing. You can kind of do whatever you want from this point on. So we rolled an 8. They're both going to get paid 14, so we'll pay out 15 for 1. How long can we keep this roll going? Dice off the table. No roll. Same die. Same hot die. All right, here we go. 9, sorry. Misread that for a second. Same payout, 10 is going to pay 14. I'm going to pay out 15 for 1. And just rack up the money. Already need more red. All right, here we go. 8, easy 8. Pay out 15 for 1. Rotate these a little easier access for me. 5, no field 5, point hit. Again, 10 is going to pay 14 here. So again, we'll pay out 15 for 1. Puck is going to go off. Going to have the same shooter. Our bets are off. You can work them if you'd like. Just ask the dealer. Yo, 11. 4. We're back out on the 4. So with place bets, you can always ask the dealer to bypass the puck and turn your bets on or off, any number you want, or all of them. Just let the dealer know what you want to do. All right, we are back out and rolling. 9. All right, I'm going to pay out 15 for 1. $5, no field 5. Going to pay out not a red. All right, players, I am going to buy a stack of red from each of you for this green. And from this player as well. Stack of red. Set that over there. Get you some more green. Clean these up a little bit just so you can kind of visually see the difference. So right now it looks like our squeeze player is doing a little better. It's just because we didn't have that early 7. All right, now that I made the change, I still have to pay them both off. So let's go 15 for 1. All right, here we go. 9, what a roll. All right, again, 15 for 1. Five. 15 for 1 here for this player, and this player we're actually going to have to pay out 14, just so he has some change. And here we go. How long can this roll last? 6, easy. All right, 12 is going to pay 14, pay out 15 for 1. $9. All right, we can do this all day. You're like, oh, you should be power pressing. Well, I don't know. We're definitely skirting the probability. So pay out 15 for 1 for both of our players. A 7. The roll will always end in a 7, especially now that I said that, right? 12, craps, 12. 8, easy, 8. All right, I would have liked to have shorter rolls just so we can demonstrate. I mean, any strategy is going to win on kind of rolls like this, but I wanted to have shorter rolls to kind of demonstrate the differences between the two strategies. But once you get past 3 or 4 rolls, there's not a whole lot of difference. 6, easy, 6. Again, 15 for 1. It's funny I'm saying I wanted to see shorter rolls. At this point, we'll just see how much money we can win, eh? See if I can break my record for longest roll, which I don't know how it is. I know one of my members knows. 9, he keeps track of that for me. All right, so 10 is going to pay 15 for 1. I am out of red again, so let's go ahead and buy some back from each player. 100, 100. Let's take a stack from you. And let's take a stack from you. Now let's get our payouts. Because it was a 9, we'll go 15 for 1 for this player. And we're going to pay out 14 for this player. Let's keep this hot roll going. 5, no field 5. All right. 15 for 1. What would you do if you were on this long a roll? Do you start pressing? You start worrying about, I mean, we're only at a $10 level. Do you pull your bets off? Some people do that. They'll say, you know what? I won my money, turn my bets off. I don't know. Not me. As long as I've recouped my money, I'm here to gamble and play. I'll probably same bet maybe, or I like to press up one unit at a time. Some people call it up and pull. You know, there's so many different ways to do it. Have I paid this bet? I'm yammering. I don't know if I paid the bet. Starting to feel like a robot here, just doing the same thing over and over again. All right, racking up. Here we go. Might have to change the title of this video. Dice off the table, no roll. That'll bring the 7, right? We'll see. Superstition holds. Look at that. Got to turn your bets off. 7 out. So all these bets come down, but they don't care. It's only $64 for each of them up here. Meanwhile, they made pretty good bank there. So you're going to have to trust me as far as the differences between the two strategies. Again, not a whole lot, just one has a little more upfront investment, but then you cover the numbers quicker. You get out of the hand with just 3 hits. The double tap, you invest less to begin with, only 44, but then you got to press up. You got to hit a number twice, and then you got to worry about covering the other numbers. So I don't know, either way you look at it, I think I can guess that this squeeze player did better. But if we hit a 7 within the first couple rolls, then the double tap player could have been worked out better. So I don't know. All right, 400, 450. We'll do it this way. 500, so he's got his buy-in. I know I'm short there. So I'm gonna go 95, 100, 150. So 650 total with a $150 profit for our squeeze player. All right, our double tap player. We've got 1. I'm going to recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. His buy-in, he's got 550, 5. There we go. 575, 600, 602. So $102, $150, a little more conservative up front, a little more aggressive up front, covers more numbers quickly, takes a little bit longer, and you got to repeat a number for this strategy to work out. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you prefer the squeeze play or the double tap? And again, check these out at Casino Quest, where I've made videos of them. But until next time, good luck on coloring up.